She going, boys, Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's workshop. Boys, I love it when you drop in the shop. Thank you. I don't have a fuel dolly project to work on today. The fuel dolly's finished, and I must say it's working great. I love it. But I do have another project I'm going to start, so let's go check it out. So a while back, I insulated a wall and a half of the shop and put some OSB sheathing on it. Made a big difference in the shop, eh? So what I'd like to do now is improve the heat source that I have in the shop. Because right now, I've got a couple of electric ceramic heaters and a diesel fired space heater. None of those really do a good job. So we're going to put a different heat source in the shop. Last spring I bought a new heat pump for the camp. It was a Panasonic heat pump. In the meantime, what's cleverly disguised now behind these Panasonic boxes is the old Daikin heat pump. So what I want to do is take that old Daikin heat pump, install it here in the shop. So tomorrow my son Derek is coming out. He's going to help me install this heat pump. He's got the gear to do heat pump installs. So I got some prep work to do to get ready for Derek before he shows up. So that's what we're going to start with today. I have to prep out behind the shop where we're going to put the outside unit. Then I have to prep inside here where the head unit's going to go and run some wiring. So we're going to get at that today and finish it up tomorrow, I hope. Okay, behind the shop I have this bulk storage tank, which I don't use anymore because I had my fuel dollies, right? So I have to remove this. Then I'm going to take this, basically this stand off the shop, because this is where I want to locate the outside unit for the heat pump. So this hose here, it's she's toast. So we'll be removing that. But start with, I'm going to take the tank off here. There's still a little bit of fuel in this, but it's old. It's been there for 2 years, so it's not much good for anything. Oh, just a sec. I've got a hose clamp on my hose here. There we go. That fuel line is some stiff. Alright, so there's the tank removed. Alright, when I built this, I built it all with screws, so it should just pull right off the wall just by letting go some screws. I gotta get this out of the way. Don't throw anything away, remember. Let's get the big guns out now. There we go. So now that I have that old rack tore off the wall, I'm going to get a rake, just kind of rake this off, smooth it up a little bit, because I want to get a couple of patio stones and lay in here because to set the outside unit on. So I think that's a pretty good start. I'll have to make sure this is more level when I put the patio stones on it. I'm not going to do that right now, I'll do that later. because the patio stones are heavy. I might need Derek to carry those for me. But the idea is to put the outside unit here because it's going to be protected from this by this roof. Keep a little bit out of the weather anyways. So by the time I put my stand in here and get the unit on, it'll be up around here somewhere. So yeah, it should be well protected under this little overhang. And I'll still be able to use my log splitter. What I have to do now is, you see this green tape right here? This is about where I'm going to install the head unit up here, and it's going to go that way. And it's about almost 4 feet long, about 3 feet long, let's say. All right, to start with, I'm going to clean out this corner here and just see what's involved to remove this partition, to get at that, figure out what I need to get some access to install the head unit. Let's take these boxes down, put them somewhere, take that shelf off. I'm going to have to move my computer and desk out of the way. Got to take all that out. And then I have some Grampie on here with some styrofoam insulation behind it, but I'll have to take that down. So it's the next day. I worked on a little bit last night and I got this spot all cleared out now. Well, I wouldn't say all cleared out. It's cleared out. So I hope to put some insulation in these cavities and then put a sheet of OSB up there. And then we can start installing the heat pump.
Worry about the angle. So if you support that, I go to the other end. Down another inch or so. Right there.
Yep.
It's not square. It's flush there, and the ends are flush.
Joint is tight, is it?
Yep, this is tight here.
So we're going to go in the middle of this. Oh yeah, and the wire's coming on that side, so that's okay.
They're going to be coming out right in this one in here for now. That looks to be on this side. So. Hopefully it fits through. It's a 2.5 inch hole.
Well, my memory card filled up, so there's not much of this heat pump install that I got recorded. I just want to show you the end result here. There's the head unit installed, and we got her on cool right now, and I got to tell you, that's some cool coming out of there. So that's nice. The outside unit is all installed. Derek got that all wired up and it's working great. So there's the finished install of the outside unit. Derek did a nice job spreading out that gravel, leveling up those patio stones, and then we set the outside unit there, and then we have our disconnect here, the drain line down at the bottom, and then the slim duct. Well, there's a big job over with, boys. Oh boys, I sure appreciate Derek's help getting this heat pump installed. I couldn't have done it without him. He had his compressor and his vacuum pump and everything so that he could vacuum out and make sure everything was dry, all the lines were dry before we connected it up. I didn't get a chance to show all that. I had some camera issues, plus you know there was so much going on when we were doing the install. I just forgot really to tend to the cameras, so we missed a whole pile of the install. But anyway, we got her done, and it's nice. It's going to be nice in here now. I'm going to have a nice heat source. So now I'm hoping by winter time I'll have the shop all insulated, and then the heat pump will go there for my heat source, and it'll be just like, you know, beautiful in here. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and if you've been here, if you've been watching till this point, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And don't forget, thumbs up me, leave me some comments, and we'll talk to you.